In a scathing critique of President Bola Tinubu's administration, the Northern Headers Forum has highlighted the dire consequences of bad policies, leading to the devaluation of the naira and unbearable living costs for Nigerians, expressing dismay at the disconnect between political leaders' actions and the harsh reality faced by the populace. The NEF lamented the widening gap between the struggling masses and the lifestyles of the political elites. Abdulaziz Suleiman, the Director of Publicity and Advocacy, the spokesperson for the NEF, emphasized the devastating impact of soaring food prices, which have resulted in widespread hunger and malnutrition across the country. Families are grappling with the challenge of affording basic necessities like rice, beans, and cooking oil, leading to a switch in malnutrition, particularly among children, as limited resources are sketched thin. The repercussions of inflation extended beyond the realm of food, affecting small businesses grappling with escalating costs of raw materials and transportation. Unemployment rates are soaring as companies struggle to stay afloat amidst mounting expenses, as is baked in the vigorous style of economic decline and poverty crippling the nation. In light of these challenges, the NEF issued a stern call for urgent government intervention to address the crisis before it springs into further turmoil. The urgent mass measures such as enhancing the agricultural productivity, investing in infrastructure to lower transportation costs, and implementing social safety nets to support vulnerable members of society are imperative. Additionally, NEF underscored the importance of tackling corruption and regaining in wasteful spending, which only serve to exacerbate inflationary pressures and erode public trust. Upholding transparency and accountability at all levels of government is crucial to restoring confidence in leadership and mitigating the adverse effects of inflation. The unchecked rise in inflation demands immediate attention and decisive action from the government. Prioritizing the welfare of citizens, curbing corruption, and promoting transparency are vital steps towards overcoming this crisis and charting a path towards a brighter future for Nigeria. The NEF urged leaders to rise to the occasion and confront the challenges facing the nation head-on. Meanwhile, in another news headline, Amnesty International, a prominent human rights organization, has sounded the alarm regarding the escalating cost of living in Nigeria, leaving a significant portion of the population struggling to afford basic necessities during President Bola Tinubu's tenure. In a series of tweets issued on Friday, the organization highlighted the dire economic situation facing millions of citizens, attributing it to Nigerians' sky-high inflation, which has reached unprecedented levels. The organization emphasized the severe repercussions of the economic crisis, noting that millions of individuals are increasingly unable to afford essentials such as education, food, and healthcare, describing the current situation as one of the worst economic crises since the country gained independence. The Amnesty International called upon President Tinubu and governors across all 36 states to take urgent action to alleviate widespread hunger and poverty, which pose significant threats to citizens' rights to education and health. Amnesty International underscored the urgent need for Nigerian authorities to prioritize addressing the pervasive hunger, escalating unemployment rate, and the rapid decline in living standards. The organization highlighted the adverse impact on fundamental rights, including education, health, and the attainment of an adequate standard of living, forcing millions of Nigerians into hand-to-mouth existence. The organization's concerns over Nigeria's inflation crisis coincided with recent protests by citizens in Niger and Kano, decrying the exorbitant cost of food. In response to mounting public pressure, President Tinubu directed the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to release approximately 42,000 metric tons of grains, including maize, millets, and garri, on Thursday in an effort to mitigate the food crisis. So guys, what's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.